What's going on, guys? My name is Tanner Bell and welcome to littlecraftsyourday.com. In today's DIY tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make a really kicking pair of shoes. You can make these for whoever you'd like, but I'm going to make these for my mom today because she has made a special request. So I'm going to do a purple and red look on these using the Tulip Spray tie dyes. I love these tie-dye colors, obviously, and they're a really easy one-step dye. All you have to do is take the bottle, fill it up with hot or warm water, and 100% cotton shoes, your Tulip tie dye in whatever colors you'd like to use. Now, if you don't have the sprays, you can use the regular Tulip tie dye that we have on our backdrop, and you can see that you can use even the little one-step mini tie-dye colors that I also have here. So what you need to do first is to set your shoes aside and fill up your colors. I already have some warm water, and I'm just using a piece of wrapping paper from a package to put on my surface just to protect it from any dye that might get off the shoes. So we're going to open this up right here and tap this off. You don't want any of the little dust to come out. Now I'm just going to simply pour in the water up to the fill line. One of my favorite tips is if you really need a vibrant color, to fill it not all the way full so that the mix in here only saturates a portion of the water. It doesn't get the full water. Now you're just going to want to take this and shake it until all the stuff on the bottom is full. And just like this, you can wear protective gloves if you're worried about it, but if not, it is totally fine to be on your hands. You can just say that you had a lot of tie-dye fun. You just want to shake this up, and then I'm going to repeat this process to the red one. Okay, now you're going to want to bring your shoes back in, and I like to position them looking at me and sort of position them, spread them out a little bit, not too much, and you want to take the color and you want to move the lock off. On these spray bottles, they have this little turny thing that if you can't spray and you're trying to press on it and it's not spraying, all you need to do is remove or twist the little lock on it, which is a really easy tip. So I'm just going to shake this up again and just start spraying it onto our shoes. Sometimes it has a different spraying pattern, so you just want to sort of be careful of that. I like to layer the colors on here, so some of it's getting on the wrapping paper, and that's fine. But you just simply spray the shoe. So as you can tell here, I'm just spraying it. There's no mistakes in this type of tie-dye process because it's very, very forgivable. And one of the things that I find annoying is when I look at other tutorials for something like this, they say to cover up the plastic on here with painter's tape. That is such a silly process because dye doesn't stick to this stuff, so it will wipe right off with paper towel. Simple. So I'm doing the red on here. I like to give it a lot of radiant and give it a lot of dye so it can set in there, and when you wash it out 6 to 8 hours later, it'll still have a vibrant color. So now we're going to switch over to the purple, and I'm going to turn the lock off and just start spraying a little. You can sort of tell where you're spraying and just sort of be careful of that. And I love the spray dyes because you save so much dye. Sometimes with the other types of lids, it runs everywhere. With these, it don't. Now what we need to do is, after we've sprayed the whole shoes, what I like to do is to go in and accent the colors up a little. So there's a lot of purple on these, I can tell, so I need to add more red. So it'll be tie-dye and everything like that. So all you want to do is to take the shoe and sort of spray into the purple areas, and it'll turn a little bit more red, but that is what it's supposed to do. When it washes out, you'll see a lot more of the red, and they'll fade into each other, and it's just a super, super cool effect. But these shoes are going to turn out awesome. What I like to do is to wrap mine up in a plastic bag and let it sit overnight after we're done adding our dye. Okay, dokes, so I've added all the color I need to do. I'm going to wrap this up in a plastic bag, let it sit overnight, and then I'm going to rinse it out in some nice cold water. Hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. For more information, be sure to check us out at littlecraftsyourday.com. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more DIY tutorials and learning about how to tie-dye and everything like that. I'll have it insert a finished picture of the rocking shoes at the end of today's video. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye!